friends, in today's video we are going to see optimal binary search tree. So first of all, what is this? See, in this problem we will be given some set of keys which will be sorted and frequency related to it, and we need to construct a binary search tree having minimum cost. So let's understand it through an example. That is what we need to do. You have these keys and these frequency related to it. So with these keys you can construct a binary search tree 10, 30, 20. Correct? What will be your search cost here? See, what will be the search cost of 10? See, if you are searching for 10, you will first check here whether this is 10 or not, and what you will find? It is 10. And how many times you will do it? You will do it 40 times. So in one try you are reaching to 10. So 1 into 40. Now see, what will be the search cost of 30? See, how many times you are searching for 30 here? You are searching 30 times. And see, first you will check whether this is 30 or not, and you will find that it is not 30. So as 30 is greater than 10, so you will come in right subtree and you will check again. Now you can see it is 30. So to search for 31 times, you are basically giving it 2 try. That is, you are checking it 2 times. So 30 into 2. Basically it will be a if condition, okay, that you are going to check. Now for 30, 2 times. Now let's see what will be the search cost of 20. See, first you will search for 20 here, then here, and then you will search for 20 here. That is, in third try you will reach to 20. Okay, so 3 into frequency of 20, and what is this? 35. So total cost will be this plus this plus this, 40 plus 60 plus 105, which is 205. Now see, we can build another search tree, BST, which will be like this. What will be the total cost here? Total cost will be the cost of this, which will be 1 into 35. Here this is at second level, so 2 into 40. This is also at second level, so 2 into 30. So 80 plus 35 plus 60, and it is equal to 175. So you can clearly see that this BST has minimum cost here among these two trees. So this one is the optimal one. So basically, given a set of keys and frequency related to it, we need to construct an optimal BST. This is our question. So you may be thinking, yeah, what is the problem here? Let's see what is the problem. Suppose you have one key and that key is 10. How many BST you can construct? You can construct only one BST. Okay? 1. Suppose you have given 2 keys, 10, 20. How many BST you can construct here? You can make 10 root, then 20 will fall here. Another option is that you can make 20 root, then 10 will fall in left subtree. So total tree is 2. Now let's see what will happen if you have 3 keys. If you have 3 keys, then you can make 10 root. If you will make 10 root, then 20 and 30 will fall in right subtree. And as you can see, 2 keys. So we will have 2 options here. Now when you will make 20 root, 10 will come here and 30 will be here. So from here you will get only one option. Okay. Another option is that you will make 30 root. If you will make 30 a root, then 10 and 20 will come here. So from here you will get 2 options. Total is 2 plus 1 plus 1. 5. suppose you have 4 keys, 10, 20, 30, 40. So what you can do here? 10, 20, 30, 40. So first you can make 10 a root. Okay. When you will make 10 a root, then 20, 30, 40 will come here. 20, 30, 40 will come here. And further you can arrange it in 5 ways. Okay. Now when you will make 20 a root, 10 will come in left subtree and 30, 40 will be here. And from here you will get 2 ways. Okay. And if you make 30 root, then 10, 20 will be here, 10, 20 and 40 will be here. And further you can arrange this 10, 20 in 2 ways. And what is the fourth option? 40 will be your root. Then 10, 20 and 30 will be in left subtree. And further you can arrange this in 5 ways. So total will be this plus this plus this plus this. So 14 ways. So do we have a formula for this? Answer is yes. And what is that formula? That formula is 2n factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial into n factorial. So is this familiar? Answer is yes. Where we have seen it? While solving for optimal binary, optimal matricial multiplication. And what is this? This is Catalan number. Okay. And this one grows as omega of 4 to the power n to the power 3 by 2 divided by n to the power 3 by 2. So in best case also it is exponential. So the question is that can we afford it? Answer is no. We can't afford an exponential program. So what we are going to do now? We will look for a better solution. Okay? We will look for a better solution. Now let's see if greedy will work here or not. See, what we will do in greedy algorithm? The key having highest frequency we will make root. So 10 will be my root. So if 10 is my root, then 20 and 30 will come in right subtree. And see, 20 has the highest frequency. So 20 will be here, and if 20 will come here, then 30 will go in right subtree of 20. Okay. So 30 will be here. What is total cost here? Total cost will be 40 into 1, 35 into 2. Why? See, for 20, 35 is the frequency and we will reach to 20 in 2 tries. That is, we will check here, then here and here we will find 20. And for 30, first try, second try, third try. That is, these will be if check. So 30 into 3. What is total cost here? 40 plus 70 plus 90. So 200. But we know that this BST cost is 175. Okay. So is greedy working here? Answer is no. Greedy will not work here. So what we are going to do next? We will see if we can do anything better. So basically here what I will do now is I will look for a brute force solution. You may be thinking why brute force solution? See, what is dynamic programming? Dynamic programming is a clever brute force algorithm, nothing else. So basically what I will do in brute force algorithm, see, if I have some keys, so I will make each of the keys root and I will check the cost and I will choose the minimum one. Now let's understand it through a program. So first def keyword to define program, let's name this function opt tree. It will take two parameters I and j. I will point to the first key and j will point to the last key. First of all, base case. If I is greater than j, can it happen? Answer is no. Okay, so I will return 0 from here. If I is equal to j, what it means? I have only one key to look for. So I will return frequency of that particular key and I will find it here. Okay, at I minus 1 index of this frequency list. Basically these two will be list as we are coding in Python. Now if these two cases will fail, that means I have two or more than two keys. So I need to find the minimum cost. So for that I will first create a variable and then initialize it with infinity. Okay. Now what I will do? For k in range I to j plus 1. What I am doing here? I will make each of these keys root. Okay, and then we'll check the cost. Now I will calculate cost. And cost will be equal to sum of f I minus 1 to j. Okay, plus opt tree I k minus 1 plus opt tree k plus 1 j. Now let's see what these are. Okay, let's take this example to understand it better. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, suppose I am making 40 the root. Then 10, 20 and 30 will come here. 50, 60 and 70 will go in right subtree. Okay. Now see, suppose I am searching for 20. So if I am searching for 20, what I will do? First I will check whether this is 20 or not. And how many times I will do it? I will do it 4 times frequency of 20. Okay. Suppose I am searching for 60. So how I will search for 60 in this tree? First I will check here whether this is 60 or not. And how many times I will do it? I will do it whatever is the frequency of 60. So even if 40 is my root, I am searching for all the keys. That is, I will search for all the keys first here, and depending upon that, whether it is smaller than 40, I will go left or right. So basically, total search cost that will be here is the frequency of 40 plus frequency of this and this. Okay, so that's why summing up all the frequencies, that is, you will search for all the keys going through 40. Now let's see what is opt tree I k minus 1. This is basically left subtree. Okay, that is, I will make this function call to find the optimal cost for left subtree, and this function call I will make to calculate optimal cost for right subtree. Okay, this one is k, so k plus 1. This one is k, so k minus 1. Now once I have the cost, what I will do? I will check whether this cost is smaller than my mean cost. And if this is true, then what I will do? In mean cost, I will update cost. And once it has checked for all the keys, then I will have my answer in mean cost and I will return mean cost. Okay, So this is the recursive program for optimal binary search tree. And if you have liked my this video, then please like, share and subscribe. And in next video we are going to do a dry run for this recursive program, and we will check whether we can apply the DP here or not.